Welcome to gener8. At the core of gener8, which is all about taking ideas and turning them into actions, is an idea. An idea can be anything, but quite often I've found that ideas add up quite simply to be concepts that eventually I'm going to want to deliver, whether it's the concept of a book, an app, a project that I want to do around the house, but more often, given the focus of gener8, it's for an app. Ideas break into themes. So if my idea is to build a to-do app, my themes might be, these are the different types of to-dos I want to track, and then another theme might be, these are the type of users I want to target. Another theme might be, these are the types of reminders and frequencies that I want to use. Themes break into what I've simply called flashes of inspiration. These are the kind of granular details that flesh out a theme. So for example, if I go to reminders, I might say a flash is, I want to be able to do frequency-based reminders by choosing a day of a week and then the number of weeks between each reminder. Here's how gener8 reflects an idea, and you see on the left hand side you've got your themes, and in each of your themes you've got a selection of flashes, and you can see and edit the flash details on the right. This is an example of thinking about a potential book that I might write. Projects. So actions logically break into projects, and as you'd expect, projects break into sprints, and sprints break into stories, and stories break into tasks. This is fairly standard. So if you look at this example, I've got my sprints on the left, my stories in the middle, and my tasks on the right. And I see I've got some statistics across the top, the number of sprints that I've got in the project, the numbers that are completed, the number of stories I've completed, and the number of tasks that I've got and that have been completed. At each step, I can add sprints, I can add stories, I can add tasks, and I can replan sprints and make sure that they fit neatly into my Gantt summary. A key feature of the app gener8 is that I can take an idea. So I've got an idea called app 1, and I can take all the themes of that idea. So in this case, I've broken it up into the data and the logic, and I can convert those themes into a new app called app 1, and each of my themes become sprints and each of my flashes become tasks. This has worked very well for me in the past and allows me to be a lot less structured as I work through ideas, and then when I feel that I'm ready to start turning those ideas into something real, I turn them into a project. I hope you find gener8 as helpful and useful as I have. Good luck with your development.